guys, welcome back. First thing first, we're going to start with the eyes. I'm using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put tape to get a more cleaner finish with my eyeshadow. I'm not going to be applying eyeliner today, so that's going to really help. And I'm going to be using my Coastal Scents palette. This is the 252 palette. So for the transition color, I'm going to be using this kind of orange nude color. It's really good for transition. It's really light, so you can't really see it. And I'm going to be using another transition color on top of this, as you will see. This first pink color that I picked, I actually did not like this color. When I applied it, it just did not come out the way I wanted it to come out. So I just ended up putting it on the next eye too, and then picking another color. So this was like a mistake. But the next pink color is more of a brighter pink that really went with the colors. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to apply this into the same crease area. Now I'm going to take my NYX pencil, and this is in the color Milk. This is really good for applying eyeshadow colors. It just makes the colors pop. Right here, I was just blending out the color because I didn't want any harsh lines. So I was just blending out the edges of the Milk crayon. Now I'm going to take this eyeshadow. I got this from Black Up Cosmetics. I have never used this eyeshadow. I just decided to use it today because it's like a shimmery pink color. And it's just really pretty. First, I actually wet my brush, but that just didn't work the way I wanted it to work. So I ended up just not wetting it again for the next eye, and that seemed to work better. So I guess just apply it regular. But the color did come out really pretty, and I'm just placing this directly onto the lids. Now I'm finished with the eyes. All I'm doing right now is applying my mascara. Everybody always asks me what mascara this is. This mascara is by a company called Dolce, I believe. It's their volumizing mascara. I love this mascara. I have to get another one because this one is getting dry, but it's really good. Now let's start the face. I already applied my foundation, which was my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in coconut. Now I'm taking my LA Girl Pro concealer, and today I'm actually going to be trying out the color Toffee. Now I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender. Always make sure your beauty blender is damp and blend everything out. Because I did my foundation before I did my eyes, it had time to really sit into my skin, which I thought would have been good, but it turned out that that was kind of a bad idea with this foundation because this foundation got really dry and it was kind of hard blending out the concealer. I will tell you that it was really kind of hard because it was like sticking for some reasons. It just wasn't going on smoothly the way I wanted it to. So next time I just wouldn't apply my foundation and leave it on for so long without continuing the face. If you have a big nose like myself, then a great idea would be to bring your concealer up onto the sides of your nose. This really helps for your nose to appear smaller. This is like a little trick that everybody uses if you have a large nose or you want your nose to appear smaller. Now I'm going to take my foundation brush. This is the same brush I used to apply my foundation, and I'm just going to blend out the edges of the concealer. I started doing this a while ago because I didn't like sharp edges with my concealer, so I just take the foundation brush and I blend the edges. This helps to like really blend everything together perfectly. Now I'm gonna take my Ben Nye banana powder, everybody's favorite, and I'm just gonna set my whole face. Not set my whole face, but set all the areas that I highlighted. I like to put a good amount of product on the areas, so you might see me go over certain areas like twice. And you guys always ask me why I use Ben Nye banana powder and that it's lighter. It's too light for me and whatnot. But actually, it's really not too light for me. I'm under a lot of lights, so you guys might think that it's too light for me, but it's really not. My highlight always looks really well and it just works for me, so that's just what I like to use. I don't like to use Topaz because it doesn't give me the highlight that I want. When I use Topaz, my highlight comes out really light and I just don't like it. Now I'm going to take my Black Radiance pressed powder. I always use this to contour, and I'm going to take this in the color Ebony, and I'm going to apply it under my jawline so that my jawline can appear smaller, on my forehead and the sides to make my forehead appear smaller, and to contour my cheeks and my nose. You might have noticed that I did not cream contour in this video. I actually contour with powder instead. I've been in this trend of cream contouring and I'm trying to get out of it because I really prefer contouring with powder. Now I'm going to dust away all the excess powder. I like to do this in a circular motion. I don't know why, it just looks better, I guess. Now I'm going to take my Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder. I love this powder. This one is in the color Dark. And I'm just going to apply this all over the face and to any areas that I did not set with powder. This actually helps to blend everything together. I'm basically buffing it into my skin while I'm doing it in a circular motion. And I'm just blending everything together so everything just looks seamlessly. Now I'm taking my blush. This is my Black Up Cosmetics blush. I love this blush. It's really like a calm color for me. It can go darker, but I'm just using a very light hand today. And I will list all the products in the description box for you guys, so be sure to check that out. Right now I'm taking the same color that I used in my crease area and I'm going to apply it on the lower lid. And then I'm just going to add some mascara, and that will be it for the eyes. Now for the lips, I'm going to take my Black Up Cosmetics Jumbo Pencil. I always use this. This is like a dark brown color, and I'm going to use this to line my lips. This is like my favorite pencil to line my lips with. It comes out so great. And I just picked up this NYX lip gloss and lip gloss lipstick. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I just picked this up and this was my first time trying it and I really loved it. It came out really great and I love the color. Now I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and this is in the That Glow, and I'm just going to highlight my face, add some glow to some areas. And I did go in and slim down my nose some more. I contoured it a little bit more. I actually just took out that clip after this because my nose kind of appeared a little bit too big right here. So I did slim it down a little bit more after. Everyone always asks me where I get this fan brush from. I actually get this fan brush from coastalscents.com. So if you would like to check that out, it's right on there. And it's super cheap. I think it's like $3. Now I'm just going to set my whole face with my favorite product, the MAC Fix Plus Spray. I love this spray. It smells amazing. I know I'm going to get questions about this hair, which is why I included this clip. This hair is actually La Smogan. I know a lot of you might already know what this is. It's by a company called Vanessa. Yes, it's a half wig. I had just bought it and I had just put it on before I made this video, so this was just me showing you guys how I customize it. I basically cut the front into layers, which is what I'm doing right here. So I just ran my fingers through it lightly, and yeah, that is it for the hair. I love this wig. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe.